Hi, everyone. Welcome. It looks like the attendance is just going up, so I'm just going to give it about 30 to 60 seconds to get everybody in here, and then we'll get started. All right, I think we're in a good place. Hi, I'm Lizzie Schaefer. I'm the general manager of the Social Good Startup Program here at Blackbaud. It is my pleasure to introduce you today to Ruby Cower, the senior product manager at Best Egg, who is going to talk us through navigating the developer's journey, crafting an effective roadmap for success. I will be hanging out in the chat, so please leave any questions that you have there. We'll get to Q&A at the end. And then a friendly reminder that this, like all the other BB Dev Days sessions that you have been to, I will launch a short survey at the end. It's super important that everyone take 10 seconds to fill it out because the 3 top highest rated sessions are getting a golden ticket to BBCon in Seattle in September. So please just watch for that at the end. Take 10 seconds to do it. Put your questions in the chat. And with that, Ruby, take it away.
Thank you. Am I on mute or can you hear me well?
I can hear you well.
Wonderful. Perfect. So good morning, good afternoon, everyone, wherever you're located. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to be here today. I'm delighted to be here today to talk about crafting an effective developer roadmap. This process is essential for ensuring that our development efforts are aligned with our business goals and can effectively address the challenges our teams face. So little about myself. As a seasoned product manager, I have honed my skills in leading both front-end and back-end product development. Currently, I play a pivotal role at Best Egg, a fintech firm, where I drive product strategy for our communications division. My commitment to delivering impactful solutions has seen me excel in resolving developer challenges at AWS, where I orchestrated the product strategy for automating AWS infrastructure deployment. I was also at Newmark, where I served as the head of the product department, successfully leading a website redesign on Microsoft Azure and establishing a dedicated team focused on customer-centric product development. My tenure at Moody's was marked by my leadership in deploying cloud data lakes on the AWS tech stack, enhancing ETL processes and data analytics capabilities. I'm also very committed to fostering innovation. I actively serve as a board member, providing strategic direction and technical acumen to enhance the growth trajectory of a startup by the name of YieldWink. We have a jam-packed agenda, so let's go ahead and dive right in. We'll start by understanding the fundamental importance of roadmaps. A roadmap serves as a strategic guide that outlines the direction and priorities for our development efforts. It's not just a plan, but a communication tool that aligns everyone in the organization, from stakeholders to developers, on what needs to be achieved and how we. Before diving into product strategy, it's crucial to have a solid understanding of our business and organizational strategies. These strategies provide the foundation upon which we build our product plans. They help us understand the broader goals of the organization and ensure that our development efforts are contributing to these goals. Let me give you a concrete example. Suppose our company's overarching strategy is to increase revenue by 20% over the next year. For our product strategy, this means we need to align our development efforts with these revenue-focused goals. We might prioritize building features that improve cross-sell, upsell, like showing customers premium plans, or maybe helping with renewal probabilities. By aligning our product strategy with the company's revenue goals, we ensure that every piece of code written and every feature developed is a step towards achieving these broader business objectives. This alignment not only helps in achieving our revenue targets, but also ensures that our development efforts are recognized as valuable contributions to the company's success. To bring these concepts to life, let's look at a practical case study. Our case study focuses on a significant challenge a made-up company has been facing. They are a marketing-led company, and communication in the form of emails is a very big revenue driver. But the business problem is it takes too long for us to get email communications out to our customers. This delay in communication affects our business in several critical ways. Firstly, let's frame the problem clearly. The time it currently takes from conceptualizing an email campaign by our marketers to engineers actually delivering it to our customers is longer than we desire. This lag impacts our ability to respond quickly to market opportunities, customer feedback, and competitive pressures. It means that by the time our emails reach our customers, the information might already be outdated, reducing its relevance and effectiveness. Now let's talk about the business value if we solve this problem. The faster we can get our email communications out, the quicker we can realize revenue or increase our monthly active users. In other words, reducing the time to value is crucial. This case study framed by our how might we statement. So how might we deliver an email communication in under an hour, which is a problem statement we're given by the business, will guide us through the process of identifying pain points, prioritizing them, and developing actionable solutions. By addressing this challenge, we not only improve our operational efficiencies, but also drive significant business outcomes. To kick things off, we perform a current state assessment of our technology stack. We won't be going over technical detail today, but just high-level frameworks. For today's case study, we'll be reviewing a part of our marketing technology stack focused on the email communication process. This assessment involves a deep dive into our existing tools, processes, and capabilities, and how well they support our business outcomes. To get a comprehensive view, we interviewed different personas involved in the email communication workflow. These personas included marketers, engineers, and customer support representatives. To better understand the high-level pains and needs within this process, we utilize the jobs to be done framework. This framework helps us focus on what each persona is trying to achieve, the obstacles they face, and the outcomes they desire. By framing our understanding around their jobs, we gain valuable insight into their key pain points and motivations. After analyzing the feedback from these interviews through the jobs to be done lens, we decided to focus on the engineers. Why engineers? Because they play a critical role in the development and deployment of the systems that enable faster dissemination of emails. By addressing the engineers' pain points first, we can streamline the entire email delivery process. This will allow us to release email communication to customers more quickly, which directly supports our company's goal of increasing revenue. With the clear understanding of our current state and the personas we are focusing on, we can now define our vision and success criteria. This vision acts as our target destination, while the success criteria provide measurable benchmarks to track our progress. Our vision is to enable the engineering team to deliver email communications to customers in under an hour. Achieving this will significantly improve our operational efficiencies and in line with our company's strategic goal of increasing revenue by facilitating quicker market responses and enhancing customer engagement. To set clear success criteria, we need to outline specific, measurable goals that indicate progress towards our vision. These criteria might include what you see listed to your left or my left. Number one, you may want to include reduction in email delivery time. This would help understand that, decrease the time it takes to deliver an email campaign from several days or weeks to under 1 hour. You may want to measure increased engineer productivity, improving engineering productivity metrics, such as the number of email campaigns supported per month, enhancing system reliability, so reducing the number of errors and issues during the email deployment process, ensuring smooth and reliable operations. Or we may want to measure stakeholder satisfaction. So increasing satisfaction levels among marketing and customer support teams by providing faster and more reliable email communication tools. Or we may focus on all of the above. Up next, we have our how might we statement on the left. Let's walk through the developer journey and identify the pain points experienced at each stage. At this stage, we list out the common engineer development journeys and ask them to list out all the pain points faced in these areas as it relates to deploying an email communication. That is what you see in the middle of the screen. The tool of choice here is Miro, but you can use whatever tool works for you and your team. What you see here is just common development journey, which includes requirements gathering, development, user acceptance testing, deployment, and monitoring. In the requirements gathering, here engineers often face challenges like unclear requirements, changing priorities, and lack of stakeholder alignment. These issues can lead to significant delays and rework. To the right of that development, during development, pain points might include inadequate tooling, technical debt, and integration issues. These factors can hinder productivity and extend technical development cycles. User acceptance testing, or UAT. In this phase, engineers may encounter challenges like insufficient testing environments, poor test data quality, and limited feedback loops, all of which can delay deployment. To the right of that, we have deployment. Deployment pain points often involve complex deployment processes, manual interventions, and configuration errors. These issues can lead to failed deployments and increased downtime. And last, we have monitoring. Post-deployment, monitoring can be hampered by inadequate monitoring tools, lack of real-time alerts, and insufficient metrics. This makes it difficult to quickly identify and resolve issues. Identifying these pain points is crucial as it allows us to focus on the areas that need the most attention. Once we've listed out the pain points in the prior step, the next step is to vote on their severity. We take each sticky from the prior slide and categorize each pain point as high, medium, or low severity based on the impact it has on our ability to deliver email communication in under an hour. Remember to always tie it back to the problem we are solving. This voting process helps us prioritize the issues that have the most significant impact on our goals. For example, a pain point like unclear requirements might be rated as high severity because it affects multiple stages of the development process. So how might we decrease time to value? With the severity ratings in the prior slide, we then plot these pain points on a quadrant chart, but now the team will help us estimate how high or low the effort might be in solving some of these problems. The y-axis represents impact, and the x-axis represents effort. This categorization helps us identify what you see in the top right quadrant, major wins, high impact and high effort. These are critical issues that require significant investment, but will greatly benefit the project or your product. To the left of that, still on the top, quick wins, high impact and low effort. These are the low-hanging fruits that can be addressed quickly to yield immediate benefits. Below quick wins, we have fill-ins. Fill-ins are low impact, low effort. These are nice to haves, improvements that can be tackled when there's extra capacity. And to the right of that, we have money pits. These are your low impact, high effort. These should be deprioritized as they consume resources without significant benefits. You would be surprised at how many organizations have money pits items in their backlog and end the year with very low value delivered. So focusing on the high impact areas, which is the first two quadrants, first, ensures that we are making the most effective use of our resources. Now that we know what problems we need to solve, we can start our product discovery phase. In this phase, we focus on high-level discovery without getting into the technical details yet. This involves brainstorming potential solutions and defining the scope of our initiatives. Here are the steps we typically follow during product discovery. You've got brainstorming, solutions, defining epics, writing out clear acceptance criteria, prioritizing epics, and creating a roadmap. Now let's double click into some of these. Brainstorming solutions. We gather a diverse team of stakeholders, including engineers, product managers, and business analysts, to brainstorm possible solutions for the identified high impact pain points. This collaborative approach ensures that we consider various perspectives and come up with innovative ideas. The second item was defining epics. We then consolidate these ideas into high-level epics. An epic is a large body of work if a major pain point, might be the lack of a development testing environment. An epic might be establishment of development testing criteria. The third item was setting a clear acceptance criteria. For each epic, we define clear acceptance criteria. These criteria outline what success looks like for each epic and provide a way to measure whether the solution meets the desired outcomes. For example, the acceptance criteria for our establishment of development testing environment may be a significant reduction in bugs and issues post-deployment is something you would measure. Our fourth item was prioritizing these epics. After defining the epics and their acceptance criteria, we prioritize them based on their impact and feasibility. This prioritization helps us focus on the most critical issues first, ensuring that we deliver maximum value as quickly as possible. Finally, creating a roadmap. We create a high-level roadmap that outlines the sequence of epics we plan to tackle. This roadmap serves as a strategic plan that guides our development efforts over the next quarter or year. The roadmap is a living document, always subject to change, as new challenges arise and priorities shift. However, it provides a structured plan that aligns our development efforts with our strategic goals. I always recommend using now, next, and later as the first presentation of the roadmap, while you start to flesh out the actual work this entails to provide accurate estimations of delivery. This product discovery phase is crucial because it ensures that we have a clear and actionable plan for addressing the high-impact pain points. By involving a diverse team in the brainstorming process and setting clear acceptance criteria, we can develop solutions that are both innovative and aligned with our strategic goals. Once our plan is finalized, the product manager can collaborate with the engineers to further refine the work details. Initially, we may focus on a minimal viable product, or MVP, version of the plan, ensuring it effectively addresses the problem and aligns with our business goals. On the right is an example timeline for breaking down the plan before we start writing our technical requirement documents and entering them into a backlog. From roadmap to backlog, finally, the product manager translates these roadmap items into detailed product requirement documents. These documents are then used to create user stories that populate our backlog. That's what you're seeing on screen right now. This ensures that the development team has a clear, prioritized list of tasks to work on. This process ensures that every user story is aligned with the overall strategic goals and addresses the critical pain points identified earlier. To summarize, we've explored the journey from identifying pain points to creating a detailed developer roadmap. By focusing on the most critical challenges first and developing actionable solutions, we can ensure that our development efforts are aligned with our business goals and deliver the maximum impact. This structured approach helps us navigate the complexities of software development and continuously improve our processes and outcomes. Thank you for your attention. I hope this session has provided you with valuable insights into creating an effective developer roadmap.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ruby. This was such a great session. We've got a couple minutes. Does anyone have questions? You can pop them in the chat. Oh, Oh, I do see a question from Sherry. Will we be able to download the slide deck? The answer is yes. When this shows up on demand, which it seems like it's been a pretty quick turnaround. I think Tuesday's sessions are already up. We will have the slides to accompany them. That's it. No more questions. I get it. Ruby was incredibly thorough and told us everything that we needed to know.
Well, we're going to give everyone 5 minutes back. That's our gift to everybody.
Right. I'm going to launch this survey right now. So again, if everybody could just take 10 seconds to tell us how much you enjoyed this, and maybe we can get Ruby that golden ticket to Seattle.
Yay.
Thank you everyone for your time today. We hope that you're enjoying BB Dev Days, and we will see you later in the afternoon in more sessions. And then at our closing main stage session, I believe at 4:30. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.